we could talk about the game. I guess I don't know how much of the game there is really to talk about aside from Matt Nagy needs to be fired. Because I've been waiting on this one all year. Because to me, I haven't liked anything I've seen from Kansas City all year. And Kansas City merely got by off of their reputation of being the back-to-back Super Bowl champs and the team that everybody fears. But we knew that they hadn't been playing up to that peak level. Now they look like they may have figured it out in the last two games, in the playoffs. But eh, eh, very unimpressive. But I think I picked them off of legacy, and I got burned by it. But I want to know what your thoughts were.
Yeah. This is not the Chiefs' way. It's just, for one, I think Isaiah Pacheco, obviously he's not 100%. Just him not, like you said earlier, the Chiefs not having a run game. That just exposed a lot. That exposed a weakness. And then also the lack of receiving play. Like, our good brother, Nook, Aces for Legend. Outstanding, bro. Outstanding. Two drops? Two critical drops? Man, all in. But bruh, they got to go out and get some more weapons, man. I know they miss Rashid Rice as well too. Um, it's just not their day. It was not their day. It was not their day. So obviously, this will not be the end. This will not be the end of the Chiefs. If you think this, no, this is not gonna be the end of the Chiefs. Mahomes is gonna be on another level next year for sure. He was, hey man, that's the thing I gotta ask. So do we gotta slow down on the GOAT conversation for Mahomes, or is he still good? Like,
For me, nothing changes. Nothing changes. Well, he's 3-2 after five Super Bowls. Brady was 3-2 after five Super Bowls. If at 29, I would say Patrick Mahomes is further along in terms of like the pantheon of great quarterbacks. Patrick Mahomes is already further along in that conversation than I think Brady was at this age. And there's still a long time before. I mean, depending on how long Patrick Mahomes wants to play. Like, I was kind of hoping he got the Super Bowl win just for the sake of doing it as quickly as possible, because we know how. I mean, Brady had Brady had a 10-year gap between Super Bowl wins. It's a long time, and I don't know if every quarterback ain't gonna play for 20 years, and that may not happen. But to me, Mahomes is, I don't know. The biggest knock on Mahomes is going to be right now is that in his two losses, he's played terrible. I think that's going to be the thing that's going to be the knock. I mean, it hasn't looked great when he's lost some of these games. And he's gotten blown out of two Super Bowls now. So that's a little harder to look at than what Brady lost some classic games. Now, he lost some teams that he shouldn't have lost to, I feel, but he lost some classic Super Bowls. You know what I'm saying? Won some classics as well. So it's like, for me, I mean, I guess maybe the biggest knock on Mahomes right now is in his Super Bowls, the overall entertainment value isn't there. But as far as what I think of him in the GOAT conversation, he still got time. He said his career didn't end on Sunday night, is all I'm saying.
yeah, it's not, and that's why I said that this ain't gonna be the last for Mahomes making it to the Super Bowl. I think they just a couple pieces away. Got to bulk up the O-line a little bit more, and like I said, get another OC expedition, because they should have. Me thinking in my mind, I'm like, bro, I said, surely Mahomes is gonna rip up the zone soon. But I mean, you don't got no time in the pocket. I mean, ain't much you can do. So nice. I would say Mahomes did do a nice throw. He did a Chris Paul, shot a three, still down, still down 40 points. So
No, I guess like the only thing I can say about here's what I'll say about Kansas City as far as what they need to fix. Go get a running game. The Pacheco experiment, it was cute. And he got you a couple Super Bowls. I mean, he's not, no knock to the guy, but he's not, that's not an RB1. Pacheco, I'm gonna tell you right now, Isaiah Pacheco is likely a practice squad running back on like mostly any other team in the league. That's just true.
man, you feel like I like Pacheco. I rock with Pacheco, man.
I like him.
I rock with
He's a
Pacheco.
good guy. He's a great guy. Great guy.
Kansas
It
City,
shouldn't be.
We know a
You
guy
know,
though. We know a guy that plays running back that has
you
rocket power.
know. Oh,
We know a guy, Kansas. We just saying
we know a guy. Now, I think a number one receiving option is still in play for Kansas City as well. Like make new like Hopkins at this point over the hill. Maybe he got in too late, and maybe they just couldn't get that figured out. Maybe he needs a whole off season with the program to get things rocking in the right direction. But if I'm being honest, I think he probably need to be in the market for a receiver as well. And the old line addressing that as quickly as possible. So in the draft, you probably have to address the O line first. Your defense has been solid, and you do have to find the eventual replacement for Chris Jones, but your defense overall performed well. I mean, I don't not that defense didn't play bad in that game. You just didn't give them a chance.
I mean, you
So
coming out on the field every 5 minutes because your offense can't do much. I mean, hell, your boys eventually gonna get tired. So I mean, that's just really all it was, and the Eagles just feast on it. Took care of the time possession. Man, did you see the time of possession? Eagles jumped on that early.
dog, they did what dominant teams do, bro. Like especially once you won the line of scrimmage, like this is why we say the trenches, because you win the line of scrimmage, you win time of possession, you keep the ball away from the other team. You can't score if you don't have the rock. It's really football is a very simple game, people. We trying to feed to y'all. It's one on one. It's football for dummies right here. We trying to give y'all what I'm saying. We giving y'all the Spark notes on how to be a great franchise. Take heed. God damn it.